Hi there, this is Lisa Murkowski, and thank you for allowing me to share a few moments with you. I want to talk with you about suicide in our state and how the losses that we suffer today can threaten our families and our friends for years to come. In Alaska, the statistics are staggering. Suicide rates here are about twice the rate of suicide across the rest of the nation. Experts say that every suicide leaves in its wake 6 people whose lives are permanently changed. But we know that in a small town or a village, it can be the whole community that is impacted by the loss of one life. It's a tragic ripple effect. I am encouraged that Alaskans are working together to address suicide in a holistic manner. Back in 2012, the Alaska Suicide Prevention Council finalized a 5-year plan for addressing and reducing suicide in our state. The plan includes some major goals plus resources and information to help groups and communities which seek to prevent suicide. One of those goals is to support survivors in healing. Postvention can be a critical element of suicide prevention to promote help, hope, and healing. Postvention describes the actions taken in response to a suicide attempt or suicide death. It lays out the techniques and the strategies to help in the days, the weeks, and the years to follow, because we know that the scars of suicide don't go away quickly, sometimes not at all. In a few moments, you're going to learn some simple but critical postvention principles that can mean the difference for some between long-term depression and life-sustaining hope. And this video aims to help assist suicide response teams across the state to be better equipped to address, plan, and respond to suicide deaths in Alaska. You will learn the postvention guiding principles, which include how to share and communicate information in the event of a suicide safely and effectively, and how to acknowledge the profound grief experienced by survivors of suicide among family members and loved ones. For how a suicide is handled can greatly impact risk factors for other individuals who may be vulnerable to suicide risk. Traumatic loss and healing is a community issue and not for any one individual or organization to solve. It's really about communicating and sharing. We can support one another by being open about what we, the living, are facing. Bottling up feelings and hoping that they go away are not real solutions. By sharing, we can learn how people are coping, what responses are suggested, and how the loss of one life is something that requires cooperation and love to overcome. And that means educators, other survivors, public health specialists and first responders, but also village and tribal leaders and clergy to help us answer the most difficult questions. Suicide of a loved one may be one of the darkest experiences that we ever face, and no one should go through the darkness alone. Together, as families and communities, we can find our way to the dawn of a better day. Thank you all for the efforts that are being made not only to combat suicide in our state, but also to assist those response teams for when tragedies do strike. This is truly a collective effort by caring individuals and organizations all over Alaska. Together, we can break this cycle. Please go to www.stopsuicidealaska.org or Facebook for more information on postvention resources. Or if you, a loved one, or someone you know are in crisis, please call the Alaska Care Line at 877-266-HELP or 877-266-4357.